I am Curran Bhatia chatting with Robert Helenius, of course, the Nordic Nightmare. Robert, we saw you in action against Anthony Joshua. First of all, how are you doing? Where are you? And what's going on?
Thank you. I'm doing fine. I'm actually back at my home island. I'm with my son in the football practice or soccer practice. Yeah, should say. So everything is fine. Of course, I'm a little bit heartbroken about the fight, but what could I do with that short notice? I think I would have done better with a better training camp behind me.
You tested yourself, and you had just fought 1 week before taking on Anthony Joshua. So
Yeah.
when you got the offer, uh, did you say, okay, well, I have just fought, so I have trained, I'm active, or
Yeah.
did you say, okay, well, I have to take this opportunity, but it would be nice to have a full training camp for Anthony Joshua?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, first I was like, hell no, but after I thought about it 10 minutes, and after that I was like, yeah, let's do this. It's my opportunity to do this. We had a okay camp, but the opponent in Finland wasn't like on any world stage or like in the vicinity of Anthony Joshua. So we didn't train for 12 rounds of hardcore boxing. We took that fight just to see if I have the motivation to keep on training and and doing this uh, as a job. So that was quite what could I say, like the feeling that I got when I got the offer for Joshua fight. It was yeah, incredible and scary at the same time.
Incredible and scary, and you decided to test yourself and take on Anthony
Yeah,
Joshua, one of the top heavyweights.
yeah.
You talked about, you at that time wanted to decide if you want to still do this as a living and things like that. Where are you at right now? Obviously, this fight didn't go your way. What are you going to do going forward?
Well, I think I got a good feeling after the fight, even though I got knocked out. But in those rounds that I had the conditioning to do well, I did well, and i- with a little bit more practice and more thinking of that fight, I think I would do better even. So I have to I have at least a couple of fights in me still.
It's good to hear that we're going to see you continue in the heavyweight division. You've obviously had a lot of success in this
Thank you.
division. I just want to ask you again. So August 5th, you had your fight. It was a small arena compared to the O2, of course.
Yeah, yeah,
You knocked out your opponent in 3 rounds.
yeah.
So what was the difference like in terms of the crowd, things like that, from your fight on August 5th
Yeah,
to now a packed O2 arena on August
yeah.
12th versus Joshua?
Yeah, it's crazy difference because like I said, it was like an opponent from Finland, and he wasn't even like Finnish champion or anything. He just had 6 fights behind him. So we took that fight also like just to feel out how I feel about boxing still, and it was in the locker room after the fight. I still had my wraps, and I was pouring sweat after the fight, and my manager told me like, I need to talk to you. It's like, come over here. That nobody listens. And he told me that yeah, they offered a fight against Joshua, and I was like, what? Are you serious? No, it can't be. Like I haven't even had time to think about the last fight I just had like 5 minutes ago. Like, what is this crazy shit? And yeah, I thought about like just give me like 5 or 10 minutes. I need to like get the information through my brain and think about it a little bit. And after that, I was like, yeah, I thought about it. Let's do this. This could be my real big opportunity. But yeah, now afterwards, I feel. Um, a little bit sorry that I didn't train boxing for a longer time. Against Mielonen, I would have been in a better shape and could have gone all rounds with him. So uh, I felt good in the fight in the first 6 rounds. I think Uh, but after that, the reaction time and everything goes down with. I just had like 4 round sparrings like in the training camp. Of course, for 2 weeks we did it like 3 times a week, 4 to 5 round sparring sessions. So it wasn't like I wasn't conditionally prepared to concentrate 12 rounds of heavyweight that level fighting. So I just feel sorry that I didn't do the proper training camp that I thought I did. Like, yeah, of course, for that fight in Finland, it was proper, but not 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 in that level that I had to box 1 week after. So, yeah.
The fight in Finland was only 8 rounds, which is what you were preparing for. So it makes sense that you weren't necessarily ready for a 12-round fight, especially one the week after, especially one against the caliber of Anthony Joshua.
Exactly.
I wanted to ask you, so now you have the unique position of you have fought Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder. And of course, there's talks about them coming together in December or January to face off. It's a fight we've wanted for a long time. You have the unique position. You fought them both. How do you think a fight would play out between Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua?
Well, it's hard to say, and it's a little bit too early. I haven't even thought about that yet, but I think it would be an interesting fight. Of course, against Wilder, the first round that it took, it was also like an accident shot that for me, like I didn't think he could fight on his back foot, and he trained that, so he's also adapting boxer, so he's really good. I don't know, actually. That's an interesting question. I haven't thought about it, but it would be a very, very successful fight for both, I think.
It would be an interesting fight, and you would obviously be someone who has unique knowledge on that. With Joshua, leading up to the fight, I know you only had a week's notice, but there seemed to be a little bit of back and forth, maybe bad blood at the weigh-in. He said, "Hey, you want to fight now? We can fight now." And it looked like afterwards you had a mutual respect there with Anthony Joshua. Was that accurate? Did you guys kind of have a little back and forth, and then was there respect afterwards?
Yeah, I think because we didn't have any bad blood before, so in the weigh-ins, when I just the stare down after the weigh-in, I didn't stop staring when he stopped, and that's like one of my things I do. I just try to look if they are serious and how they feel and everything. So I think he got a little bit provoked by that. So he just asked me if I got a problem or something, and that what, like, do you want to go now? Do you want to go now? Like, I don't know if he tried to intimidate me or something, but it was, for me, it was pretty funny that I got under his skin, like, of course, I have nothing but for respect for him, and he's a brilliant fighter. So I have only good things to say about him. I have no bad blood with him.
You have fought so many names in the heavyweight division. Joshua Wilder, you beat Adam Kovnowski twice, who's an excellent fighter as well. You faced Dillian White, many others. I know that you just got done with this fight a few days ago, so you're probably going to take some time, relax, spend time with your family. Have you thought about when you would come back to boxing and who an opponent would be?
Yeah, I haven't had time. Sorry. I thinking about going back to training probably tomorrow, just to shake this loss off and see how I feel in the training facility again, and just to keep me going. I feel good in the training, so I'm gonna continue that as well. So I don't know what's the time schedule for the next fight. I have to have a meeting with my manager and trainer and see how it would be even possible in which time period. Probably, if I could choose myself, I would probably be around January.
Be great to see you back. You're 39 years old. You're proudly representing Finland, of course. You're a warrior. You have a big fan base. Have you thought about how many more years you want to continue in your boxing career?
Yeah, well, when I was 28, I thought about like when I'm about 36, I would retire, and I'm still here. So, and I think I have had a lot of like because back in 2009, 2010, 2011, when I was beating Lemon Brewster, Samuel Peter, and Sergei Liankovic, I had a really good streak back then, but I had a really bad shoulder injury, so I have been away from boxing. Like I've been training, but I've been like not getting punched in the head so much. So I think I have still at least a couple of years ahead of me, if I can keep this training motivation and discipline up. I think at least 2 years.
I
Or I
know that
hope
after
so
we
as well.
saw you get knocked down there versus Joshua, obviously I think your fan supporters were concerned, want to make sure that you are okay. So just your message to anyone watching, your fans, you're obviously in good spirits now. How, just how let everyone know how you're doing overall.
Yeah, thanks. You. I'm feeling fine. Of course, I'm a little bit hurt after the loss. It hurts my soul and my heart most. The head is okay. I haven't felt any dizziness or anything. Everything is like normal. I just want to go back and train.
You want to go back and train. You're hungry, and that's why you're a fighter who dares to be great. I want to congratulate you on fighting on back-to-back weekends and testing yourself
Thank you.
and doing that. That's incredible. I don't think many fighters would do that. I know
Thank
that
you
you
very
are
much.
at your son's soccer practice, so I'll let you go. I want to say thank you so much for the time. Best of luck, and I look forward to continuing to chat with you as you continue on your career.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.